Yo! What's up, everybody? It's Superfly Fat Guy 859 coming at you again. Man, it is very late. I just finished a movie. I'm about to go to bed, and I wanted to get this movie review out because this was an awesome movie. As you can tell by the title, it's called Chef, and it's about a guy that. Okay, first of all, the beginning, or the first third of the movie is kind of slow. It's kind of like, man, what, I almost regretted watching the movie at first. And then it starts to pick up and starts to get interesting a little bit through the second third. And the last part of the movie is awesome. The last part of the movie is what sucked me in. It was awesome. And it's so funny because this isn't like an action-packed movie or none of that. If you go to IMDb, you can read more about it and look at all the pictures and stuff. I'll put in a couple of pictures in this video, but it's just a great movie. It's about a guy that he's a head chef at a restaurant, and a guy, like a reviewer, like a food blogger, like the biggest one in the world or something, comes into his restaurant and just, oh man, just tears this dude up in his review, and basically just breaks the chef's heart, and then he has a little bit of rough problem there, and his ex-wife. Another thing too is he's got a son, and he kind of neglects his son because of his work, and his ex-wife kind of tells him you need to have your own, you need to start a food truck, because then you'll have free reign to do whatever you want, and whatever food you want, whatever menu you want, all that. And he's like, yeah, right, I'm a chef, I'm not a food truck guy, Anyway, he starts a food truck, and when that part of the movie starts is the best parts start. There's a couple scenes, that kind of pull at the heartstrings, kind of choked me up a little bit, with him and his son. Just a couple, I guess you would say, learning moments. Was awesome because I guess I could kind of relate to a couple of those things with my dad. Even though, me and my dad never ran a food truck or anything like that, I could kind of relate to it. So it was pretty awesome. But it's a great movie. And when he gets his food truck, he has his son. His son's like 8 years old or 10 years old or something, or maybe even 12, somewhere in that area. Maybe he's 12, because he's pretty capable. I don't think he's 8. Anyway, but it's got this social media flair to it, because this all happened. Basically, he lost his chef job because a video of him going ape shit went viral, and he had no idea about social media of any kind. Super new to all that stuff, and he didn't get anything. He just didn't understand it. And it was so cool because his son, being the kid that grew up in a technological era like this, like I said, he's either 10 or 12, somewhere around there. And he's tweeting, and he made a Facebook for this food truck, and they got thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, tens of thousands of followers. And every time they stop at a place, they have a massive amount of business. And he has his son working with him on the food truck. It's just awesome. It's just so awesome, man. And to see the bonding between him and his son is so cool. But it had me, like I said, once he got the food truck, it had me excited, into it, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next. You know what I mean? And I had zero expectations for this movie because, like I said, at first I was like, oh man, what did I click on? What am I watching? Ugh. But at the end of it, man, I was like, I have got to do a review on this movie. It's so awesome, and it's so funny because the first person that popped in my head was Noodles the cat. So, Noodles, if you watch this, brother, you got to see the movie Chef. It's got some big names in it. I can't pronounce the main guy's name, but it's got John Leguizamo in it. It's got Scarlett Johansson in it. It's got Dustin Hoffman in it. It's got Sofia Vergara. It's got Robert Downey Jr. It's got a bunch of people in it, man. Just a lot of familiar faces, but a fantastic movie. So, I don't know if I'd give it a 10, just because, you know, it was kind of slow to begin with. But, man, I got to give it a 9 because it was a great movie once it got going. So, highly recommend it. If you get a chance to go see it, awesome movie. Everybody, take her easy, guys.